Hello guys, welcome back to the Kimbo66. Today we're going to be doing a Call of Duty tier list where we rank all of the Call of Duties throughout history. Let's jump into it. So to begin the tier list, we've got Call of Duty 1, 2 and 3. We have actually played these games, so we're just going to rank them at never played. So next we have Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, which came out in 2007, a long time ago. What are your thoughts on this game?
I think it's a pretty solid game. I haven't played the multiplayer that much, but the campaign was probably up there with the best campaigns in the series.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Modern Warfare campaigns overall were just like brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never got into the multiplayer back then. I wasn't playing online games back then, so campaign was really good. I'd probably rank it like a 7 to 8. I'd say
yeah,
it wasn't anything like spectacular, but it was solid. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead right here.
Yes.
7 to 8.
Alright, so next we've got Call of Duty World at War, a game I never played, but I know it brought in zombies, so I know it's pretty good. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this was the first game I ever played of Call of Duty. So the campaign I thought was really cool. Probably not as good as Modern Warfare's, but I still thought it was pretty decent. Again, multiplayer, I never got into it. But the zombies, it did bring in zombies the first time. I was kind of scared, but it's a cool concept. I think looking back now, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd probably rank it about 7 to 8 again,
Okay.
honestly. Obviously you can't really say much for it.
I'd say go off what you've...
Yeah, but I'd probably rank it. It's probably just as good as Modern Warfare, to be honest. Still a really solid game, but nothing absolutely spectacular. For Modern Warfare 2, I think this was a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant game. Multiplayer was really, really fun. The first multiplayer game I actually probably played in Call of Duty franchise.
Yeah.
The campaign,
probably the best campaign in Call of Duty.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Special Ops didn't really, or Spec Ops didn't really appeal to me. I don't think it was that fun. So I think there probably loses a few brownie points.
I think that's what held it back from MW3, because MW3 made that Spec Ops mode so good.
Yeah.
Whereas MW2 wasn't really that good.
But I'm still feeling like I'd put it higher than Modern Warfare and
definitely
World
better
War.
than, I'd say it's a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, a 9 to 10.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll put it there.
Pretty much mainly just from its campaign, which is
100%.
insane.
Good game.
So moving on to Call of Duty Black Ops, the first Black Ops game of the series. I think this is honestly a very, very good game. Multiplayer is the first time I really, really delved into multiplayer. Had the zombies, which is really solid. Has Kino on it.
Yeah,
that.
Legendary map. Probably arguably the greatest map of all time in zombies.
And I think it's probably the best campaign that Treyarch's done. It wasn't amazing, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, overall, like, Black Ops 2, I don't think had that great a campaign. I think Black Ops 1 had a really good campaign.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Modern Warfare series, but still really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, zombies, multiplayer, they were super fun.
Yeah.
So what, 9 to 10 you reckon again?
9 out of 10, yeah.
Next, Modern Warfare 3. I'm excited to do this one. This is one of my favourite Call of Duties of all time, 100%. Sure. So I think without a doubt, and you agree, I think it's knocking on the door of Legendary, honestly. Definitely. I think it's definitely up there. The campaign, super fun again. Multiplayer was easily, at the time, the best multiplayer experience.
For sure. And then you had Spec Ops, which is...
Survival
mode was so good.
That was extremely hype. I loved that. Something that you can easily go back and still play today and still have so much fun with your friends or even by yourself.
Absolutely.
Definitely, Legendary. First Legendary game.
Alright, so now the best, in our opinion, Call of Duty of all time, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I mean, the campaign was trash, in my opinion. But
yeah.
The zombies has buried the greatest map of all time, and Origins, and the multiplayer was ridiculously good.
I agree.
So,
I just remember the days of like being grade 6 and you were in grade 5 and like coming home from school every day and just like jumping on it. Every weekend, literally playing it every single minute we could. Yeah. This is by far like the most hours I've ever put into a Call of Duty, probably ever will, honestly.
It's easiest Legendary of
Legendary,
this whole video.
100%. Greatest game. My favourite game of all time, to be honest.
And mine as well. It's
absolutely brilliant.
The definition of Legendary.
Yes. Now it is time for Call of Duty to start going downhill a bit, and it's kind of sad how quickly it was like amazing and just dropped like to the floor. Call of Duty Ghosts.
I mean, we've got differing opinions on this. I don't think Ghosts it's not a good game in any sense, but I enjoyed my time with Ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, multiplayer for me was really solid, had some good maps. I don't play campaigns, I don't even know if I had one.
Yeah.
Extinction mode was the worst thing.
That was terrible.
Besides jumping around like flying.
Yeah.
That Call of Duty's ever done. I don't know. I didn't mind the multiplayer. I thought it was pretty solid. But as a total package, it's not that good.
Yeah.
Really.
I think I would like it more if I played it after playing some of the later games after this one. But because it came after Black Ops 2, I think I just really didn't like it because it was so different.
Yeah. It feels a lot like Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Like this year's Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Yeah. I think honestly, I was probably too harsh on it back in the day.
Yeah.
So I think I'm willing to be a bit more lenient with it.
I mean, I'm probably gonna put it at a 5 or a 6. I don't
Yeah.
think it could get any higher than that. It's definitely not 7 or 8.
Yeah.
5 or 6, even a 3 or 4. Yeah.
That's probably where I would go. I still played it a fair bit, not gonna lie, but it just definitely I didn't have anywhere near as much fun as I was previously.
Probably with Extinction mode, it's probably a 3-4 to be honest.
Yeah, that probably does bring it down. Do you want to put 3 or 4?
Yeah, Extinction's
4?
that bad. It's not.
Wow.
It's so bad. I mean, I appreciate they were trying to do something new, but
It was a massive
it did
flop.
not work.
It was not fun at all.
So now, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I mean, I never played that, and I'm happy that I can say that I never played this game.
Yeah, you're very lucky.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Because you did play. You didn't play a lot, but you definitely played at least a tiny little bit. So.
A tiny little bit. Yeah, I played 20 minutes of that game on Christmas Day. Like
That is
a Christmas gift. I was looking forward to this. Like going out of Ghosts, and I was like, surely it was just a one-off. Like, surely they can't make every game like amazing, like you can see here on the list. But it was such a disappointment. I was actually really sad.
I also feel like what makes it worse is it negatively influenced the games coming out.
It did.
Black Ops 3 had the same things. Infinite Warfare. They all had that sort of that flying ability sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it just it should never have happened. And it almost like no one cared about Call of Duty anymore.
Yeah, it's when
from Advanced Warfare.
It's when Call of Duty as a franchise started to really die off, and it took a long time for them to repair. But definitely, I think Advanced Warfare, from my memory, it was like the worst when it came to flying of all the games that had it. Because like you could fly like I know in Black Ops 3, say you could fly like a couple of meters high, which is like good compared to Advanced Warfare. You could fly on top of like the tallest building in the game, and like it made it impossible to kill people. It was.
That's silly.
It was really bad. It was really bad.
That's a 1 or 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's a never played, but I know for you, it's easily 1 or 2.
I'm 100%.
And it's definitely a 1.
2.
It's not a 1 or a 2.
I wish I could put it in never played.
Yeah.
But
Trash.
whatever. Next, we have quite a controversial one, I think, between us.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I know a lot of people rank this game quite highly. There are others that don't.
Yeah.
I think we both sit in that same boat where we don't think it's that great a game, but we do have differing opinions in some instances.
For sure.
We've been playing a lot of Zombie Chronicles as of late, which we feel like elevated the game probably from a 1 to 2, probably to like maybe a 5 to 6.
Yeah, I mean, the original game when it launched, it was for me is the worst Call of Duty I've ever played. To be honest, I hated Black Ops 3 mainly because for 2 reasons. One, it just wasn't fun. I didn't like the flying.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason I didn't play Advanced Warfare. But then I also think because it was pretty much a follow up to Black Ops 2 in the series, and it just was so bad.
Disappointing.
Yeah, for launch it was 1 or 2, easy for me. But with Chronicles, I feel like it's definitely elevated to a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, and that's where our opinions kind of differ, because I sort of look at it as Zombie Chronicles isn't Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Like, we love playing Kino. Like, for Shadows of Evil, first off, we do not like that map. Apparently it's a good map if you get to know it, but it looks way too complex to try and get to know it. I mean, stuffed.
Yeah. I feel like it's an interesting point because for me, I rank it higher because of Origins, because it's in Black Ops 3, but none of the content in Origins, which makes Black Ops 3 good, is from Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
It's all like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, World of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, for me, that brings it down.
So would you put it 3 or 4?
I'd put it at 3 or 4 only because it has the older stuff in it.
I'd be comfortable with 3.
Yeah?
But I'm not like, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because like, as we said, everything that makes Black Ops 3 good, it actually has nothing to do with Black Ops 3.
Exactly. So
Even the weapons, they just copy and paste the weapons.
they did. They copy pasted a lot of weapons from BO2 and BO1. Even if they change their name, it's like a KN57 or something.
The Cap 40 goes to Cap 47 or
Cap 45. What is that? That's just
It's
dumb.
It's infinite warfare. Call of Duty World War II, a very interesting game. I mean, at this time, my PlayStation broke, so I didn't play this Call of Duty. From the little bit I played, I did enjoy my experience.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
my experience was also like taken away because I always play Call of Duty with Mitch, so I don't think I played as much either. But I do remember like it wasn't that bad. I think there was like a lack of maps in it. I think there's only like 5 maps maybe.
Yeah.
And the rest are all you have to pay for them, or I don't know if they had DLCs in it, to be honest.
Yeah, they did. They had DLC.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a tough one because I went back and played it not longer, and obviously now it's not really that fun.
Yeah,
Like,
it hasn't aged well.
Not really, no. Like, I feel like if you went back to it, another Call of Duty it'd be more enjoyable.
So
Yeah.
we could rank it 3 or 4, I guess.
Probably. Is it better than
Or-
Black Ops 3? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest.
Or not.
Probably not. No, it's probably
Yeah.
3 or 4.
I feel like if we had played it more, I think it could have the potential to go to 5 or 6. I don't think it would have ever been as good as World at War or Modern Warfare.
No, the thing I can give it credit to is it felt good. It really,
Yeah.
the movement felt good, the guns felt good. But yet again, we didn't really play enough to have enough time to sort of work out what we wanted to put it. So I'd probably say 3 or 4.
3, 4?
Definitely better than 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 4 it is. So, next, Black Ops 4. A little bit like Black Ops 3, I think our opinions have changed of it since
Yeah, for
we
sure.
have gotten back into it, getting back into playing zombies ready for Cold War. Originally, 1 or 2.
Easy, 1 or 2. This is, at launch, it was so bad.
But
It just wasn't fun.
as of late, we bought the season pass or something like that to
Yeah,
get into the
the-
zombies maps.
Yeah.
And we took a little bit of time to learn the maps, and they're actually really fun, those maps.
I'm generally, I feel like it's gonna be our first 5-6, to be honest.
I think it might be. I
There's
put it higher than Black Ops 3 because at least the maps were original. They weren't copy and pasted.
Even like the maps that they like, there's a map called Alpha Omega, which is Nuketown essentially, but they added onto it.
Yeah, same with Classified in 5.
Yeah, they've added different things to it, and I feel like once you get used to it, it feels really good.
Yeah.
Like the perk system's still a bit weird and stuff like that.
But I kind of liked it, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't like it when I first jumped on. I was like, I didn't realise this was a thing. I don't like this. But playing it, I actually kind of thought, it's not actually that bad to have
Yeah.
a perk system like that.
And I guess Black Ops 4 also has the multiplayer. I literally played.
I don't really remember
Barely.
playing it. I think we played it a little bit leading up to the new Modern Warfare game,
Yeah.
which was like just straight Nuketown because they had Nuketown for like the last month. So that, you know, Nuketown's always more
matter
fun
what
than
game it is.
more fun than any other map.
And then it had Blackout, which just is
Yeah,
a
it
trash
didn't work.
version of Warzone.
Did not
pretty
work,
much.
yeah.
It's not good. So
Um,
definitely, I think I'll have 6.
5 or 6? I would agree.
Just because that's Zombies experience.
Yeah, and it's original. It's actually original. So well done.
Final one, obviously excluding Cold War because it's not out yet. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like 2019. The reboot that isn't exactly a reboot.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have pretty differing opinions on this. I never played the campaign. I think the campaigns since like back in the day. The special ops isn't that good. Warzone is fucking really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Multiplayer, I don't know.
It's a hit and miss, I think, multiplayer.
I think the maps and the spawns are some of the worst
Yeah.
I've ever played.
The
I
spawns
really
are
don't like
terrible.
it. All the maps are just bland and boring to me.
A lot of the maps are really bad, but they do have maps that are
Oh, they
like,
have top.
really
They have
solid.
legendary tier
yeah.
maps.
Like I would be happy for them to remaster those into future Treyarch game. Oh, Infinity Ward games.
Shit.
Like Shoot House.
Shoothouse.
Yeah.
Even Gunrunner.
Gunrunner's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've got too
Top
many
tier.
maps at the same time that you load into them and it's like, I don't want to play this. This
There's
is
like
terrible.
there's like one map where it's a palace and it's literally like there's 2 different maps.
Yeah.
For one's like adds a little bit
Yeah.
to the side of the palace, and the other one doesn't have it.
A whole 20 gig update just to add a little part to all that.
Oh, that's another thing that brings this game down. The updates on this are stupid.
Yeah.
They're
like-
so big for no reason.
Yeah, my PS4 can't handle
Yeah.
having more than 2 games on it, and it literally can only hold just Modern Warfare. It's that big. It's
I feel
ridiculous.
like the other thing that holds this game back from being like a really, really good game is Infinity Ward just don't fix stuff quick enough.
Yeah.
Like there was a glitch where you could shoot through the walls, and it was there for like the first 5 weeks of
Yeah.
season 6. Like
And I
that,
knew about it too.
that needs to be
So-
like 2 days, 3 days, bang, it's out
Yeah.
again, not weeks. You know?
Yeah, it's quite ridiculous. It shouldn't even be in the game in the first place, to be honest. But
So it's a tough one. I think it's the most I've played a Call of Duty in a very, very long time.
it is, yeah.
I'm probably gonna go 5 or 6 for me.
5 or 6. So I would rank it probably 7 to 8.
Alright.
I think Warzone elevates it to another level.
Oh, I forgot about Warzone's definitely 7 or 8.
I put it 5 to 6 before Warzone came in, but I think adding Warzone just made the game even better.
I think
So,
Warzone itself is almost a 9 or a 10 itself. Like
Yeah.
just the Warzone experience. It's such a good battle royale.
Yeah.
But I think I
the
agree
overall
with
game.
I agree with a 7 or 8 with Warzone.
I think if it was like a 6 to 7 tier, I think it'd be that. Because I probably rank it about 6.5 honestly out of 10.
Yeah. But
But
it's pretty solid.
yeah, I think it's showing that Call of Duty is somewhat coming back at least. It's on the way up,
Yeah, for sure.
which is good to see.
Alright, well that is our tier list completed for the Call of Duties across the years. Let us know in the comments your thoughts of where you would put things or what you would change on our list. We thank you for watching.
See you next time.